Lionel Messi is the greatest player of all time.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
The new Inter Miami star has proven to everyone that he is the best to ever play the game. With 7 Ballon d'Ors, 4 Champions League titles and 1 World Cup, he has dominated not only himself, but Europe and the world. And today, we're going to analyze him and see how we can build a GOAT mindset like him. Nowadays, we are used to see him winning, but it has not always been this way. Let's rewind a bit. His debut, success in Barca, learning from many stars and rapid improvement led him to become the number 10 in Barca and win the Champions League. Everything was building up to Messi's final coronation in Brazil 2014, the chance to complete football at the age of 27. However, fate had its own plans, and with a goal from Germany at the 114th minute, Messi's chance to become a world champion suddenly slipped away. The possibility of winning a trophy with the Argentina national team rose again in 2015 at the Copa America. Man, as an Argentinian myself, it's painful to tell this story. Fucking hell. In penalties, Argentina lost 4-1 to Chile, and Messi ended up second again. So, they say the third chance is the lucky one. Same scenario, Copa America, Argentina versus Chile, and penalties. It seemed perfect, and everyone hoped that Captain Messi would step up and annihilate Chile. But sometimes when you stack lots of losses, chances are you end up losing again, and that's what happened. Messi missed his penalty and Argentina lost once more. He quitted the national team. The next chance was in the 2018 World Cup in Russia. Argentina barely got past the qualifiers thanks to a hat-trick from Messi. It was the first flash of true leadership, a quality that many people thought was missing in the past. But the squad was absolute rubbish and the manager was a bold, temperamental guy. So they got trashed by France in the round of 16. Second place in Brazil 2014, second place in Copa America 2015, second place in Copa America 2016, eliminated from Russia 2018. It felt like it was so over. How could I not identify myself as a failure after failing again and again? Everything I worked for seemed pointless now. But don't forget what Napoleon Hill says. Remember when your plans fail, that temporary defeat is not permanent failure. All you need is just one win to change your identity forever. There is a phrase I like that says, winners win and losers lose. It's your responsibility to not give up. It's okay to lose sometimes. You can't get it right all the time. I mean, it's expected for you to fail. But being a winner is a mindset. You just have to keep pushing until that win, even if it's a small one, comes. And when you taste victory after a few losses, there is no coming back. And that's exactly what Messi did. He had to change his mindset from this to this. But it wasn't just a mindset shift of gaining more responsibility and relentlessly looking for a small win. There were also physical changes. Remember when Messi used to vomit in the middle of games? Well, as some reports say, it was due to diet habits and also some anxiety. Your mind is connected to your body. The food you consume has an impact on your brain function and mental health. Messi reduced processed foods and started with a more organic and balanced diet. Besides, by medical indication, he started using black flowers, which reportedly reduce stress and anxiety. This is an important lesson. Sometimes excessive comfort for long periods of time can provoke negative effects on our well-being. If the most talented footballer has to go through these kinds of treatments and mindset shifts, why wouldn't you care to make your life a little bit better? I'm not saying you should do the same as Messi, but you should pay attention to your emotions and physical sensations. Eat healthier, meditate, reflect, talk to a therapist, exercise. All of these activities will help you improve and become a better version of yourself. So, what happens after all of these changes? Remember we said it was all over? Well, not quite. But not all of a sudden. Big wins have a compilation of small wins behind them, blessings in disguise. In my opinion, it started with Messi's Champions League campaign in the 2018-2019 season. He carried that team, and he almost won the Champions League by himself. It's amazing how he played those games. Fuck you, Dembele, you should have scored that one. Then the Copa America in 2019 in Brazil came. Lots of new players, a new coach, and a renewed Messi. Expectations weren't high, but the team had a great performance until they got eliminated by Brazil, with some controversy regarding the referee. Messi stood up for the team and expressed his anger towards him. He is now the leader. If you're stuck in a rut or trying to succeed at something, an important tip is to lower your standards. Don't try to get it perfect all at once. Look for improvement to do better than last time. Results will come. Others will get some results sooner. It's normal, like Mbappe in Russia 2018. But, as Peterson says, you have to be patient and only compare yourself to the person you were. Messi always says that he leans to God and trusts his decisions. He says that everything happens for a reason and that God wanted it to be that way. Although he suffered a lot of defeats in the finals, he trusted God's plan. The key to winning long term is to have small wins day after day. Win your morning, win your afternoon, win your night, win the day, win the week, win the month, and win the year. Messi is the best representation of the Kaizen philosophy, a little bit better every day. Compounding your efforts day after day. Messi always says that some of his core values are dedication, effort, and consistency. To have small wins, you need to see where you are lacking improvement and perform the necessary actions to improve these. Messi has insane self-awareness. You can see how he adapted his way of playing throughout the years, becoming wiser and improving his flaws. When he was young, he ran all over the pitch trying to dribble everyone. Now he waits for his moments. He's a team player, he gives up penalties, he's so generous with his teammates and shows up when he has to. Pablo Aimar said, "The best Messi is always the last." Messi did an excellent job in the Champions League and Copa America in 2019. It was now time for the final step. Copa America 2021, Brazil, a pandemic, and lots of pressure. The team did an amazing job complementing Messi, and finally, after a battle in the final against Brazil, and especially Neymar, man, he was causing some trouble dribbling everyone in our defense, Messi lifted his trophy with Argentina. If only he knew what would come next. As the English writer Faye Weldon said, "Nothing happens, and nothing happens, and then everything happens." In the span of a year and a half, Messi had GOAT performances in Copa America 2021, defeating Brazil, Finalissima 2022, destroying Italy, and World Cup 2022, dominating each game, except for the first one obviously, and defeating France in the final. He achieved in 1.5 years something that took him more than 15 years to accomplish. This is perseverance. This is stepping up your game even when you are considered the best by many people. This is being a leader and putting the team over yourself. This is why, not only for his talent, but for all of these qualities, he's the GOAT. They say happy endings only happen in movies, but for me, this is a very happy ending. He's now enjoying himself and carrying Inter Miami in the MLS, having an amazing time with his family, and truly enjoying his last years as a football player. Even though it makes me sad to know that these are the last games, I know he made me a happier person and inspired me to make a better version of myself. He told me that good enough is not enough, and that there is always room for improvement and no responsibilities to be taken. He told me that there is no such thing as the perfect age to achieve things, and that you have to continue trying because temporary defeat is not failure. He fought his mind, and he won. He became his highest quality version.
The greatest of all time. Parked up outside in the old school. The new me back with the old